What are the greases and lubricants that you should use when modifying a Topre keyboard? For the stabilizer bar, you must avoid any silicone-based dielectric grease. Those will leach into these Topre domes and they balloon and deform. So we have Krytox's greases are very popular. BDZ is an option. However, it is not available in a syringe, and although thick enough, it's not. The syringe allows us to fill the void where the bar acts, and that's the most crucial part about lubricating the stabilizer bars in Topre. Make sure it's a grade 2, not a grade 0. We should not be using a grade 0 on your stabilizer bars. They're not thick enough to stay in place. So a 205 grade 2 it would work just fine. The syringe is what matters. As you can see here, they completely fill the void. When it comes to lubricating your sliders, there's something to consider. Your sliders consist of these 1-unit sliders and housings here, and these stabilizers here. The stabilizer consists of a bar and a slider. This slider makes much more surface contact. As you can see, this all the way around contacts the inside of this housing. To achieve a uniform key feel, I've taken the approach of using a thicker and a thinner grease. Thicker grease goes on the 1 unit, and I find it ideal to use Krytox's 205 grade 0. Don't purchase them prepackaged in a syringe. They need to be mixed up before added. Same thing with this. Now this is the thinnest, or the thinner. I like to think of this as 203 grade 0. Now it's more than that, but it's about equivalent to that. This is Tribosis's 3203. It is a grade 0 in consistency, and it's thinner. It's thin enough that I apply it to the outside of the stabilizer slider and the inside of the stabilizer housing, and I apply the 205 grade 0 to the inside of the rail here, and in the end that achieves a perfect uniform key feel. The last thing that you should consider is these conical springs that go under the domes. I have a guide on how to lubricate your PCB, which is a quick way to utilize one of the greases that you have already. It applies to the PCB and eliminates the spring crunch from these conical springs. However, if you have a Krytox oil, this is 105, you can apply copious amounts. Because they get tangled so easily, I would not recommend bag lubing them. Just do it by hand. You can apply as much as you possibly want. Now, let's look at what these look like here. this is just oil. When applying the 205 and the 3203, you want to apply the thinnest possible amount. If there's lubricant visible, try to wipe it off as much as you can. And that's how you achieve the perfect feel in lubricating and modifying your Topre board.